At Hansco Rawalpindi campus. Today I am going to talk with Maya on the topic concussions, and also I have a few questions for Maya and Maya will give me the answers. So let's start. Hello Maya.
Hey, what's up?
All good. Okay, so Maya, I have a few questions for you on the topic concussions. So my first question is what is a concussion?
Gotcha. Okay, so a conclusion is basically the wrapping up of something, argument, a story, a thought process. It's the point where you bring everything together and state what it all means, or what you figured out. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay. So my next question is that is a concussion a type of brain injury?
Whoa. Okay, that's a really unexpected question. No, a conclusion is definitely not a type of brain injury. A conclusion is a thought or a judgment, something you arrive at after. You're super welcome. Glad I could clear that up. Anything else on your mind?
Okay, so my next question is that how does a concussion happen?
All right, so how does a conclusion actually happen? This kind of process, right? You start with information, facts, observations, whatever. And then your brain starts putting those pieces together, looking for pattern, connection. Basically, you're
Okay,
weighing everything and deciding what it all adds up to. Does that
okay.
anything about?
So question is that can a concussion occur without losing concussioness?
Whoa. Okay, you're bringing up concussions again. A conclusion absolutely can happen without a concussion. A concussion is a brain injury, and you don't need a brain injury to come to a conclusion. You can think things through and form an opinion
Okay,
perfectly
okay.
fine without any head trauma. Are you doing okay? You seem
Yeah,
really focused on
all right.
concussions and injuries. Are
My
good.
next question is
So,
that how do concussion happen in sports?
okay, you're still thinking about concussions. All right. So, concussions in sports usually happen from a blow to the head or even a really hard jolt to the body that makes your brain rattle around inside your skull. Football, hockey, soccer, boxing, any sport with a lot of contact has a risk. They can happen from collision with another. You're super welcome. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What were you saying?
Okay, so my next question is that what is the brain sensitive to injury?
Okay, good question. The brain is sensitive to injury for a lot of reasons, but it basically comes down to its structure. It's this soft, jelly like organ floating inside a hard skull. That space means it can move around a bit. Hello? You all right? You've said hello a few times now. Everything okay?
And next question
That's
is that why is the brain sensitive to injury?
okay. So, why is the brain so sensitive to injury? It's actually a few things. Kind of squishy, right? Like
Okay,
it's not.
okay, okay. So my next question is that what are common signs of a concussion?
Okay, so common signs of a concussion. There are a lot. Things like headaches, dizziness, nausea, blurred vision, confusion, memory problems, like trouble remembering what just happened. Also feeling foggy or
Okay,
slowed down. Sometimes people even experience changes in their sleep patterns.
My next
It's
question
really
is
important to
that,
get
that
doubt.
can a confusion cause headache?
That's a good question. Yes, absolutely. Confusion can cause a headache when your brain is struggling to process information or make sense of things. It can create a lot of tension and stress, which can lead to a headache. They often go hand in hand.
Okay, so my next question is that do confusion is other emotions?
Whoa, confusionness. I like that. You mean, does confusion affect your mood or emotions? Definitely. It can be really unsettling and frustrating to feel confused, which can easily lead to feeling anxious, irritable, or even sad. When you don't understand what's happening, it can make you feel helpless and overwhelmed. Whoa. Okay, that sounds like French. I'm not quite following. Is
हम्म आता क्यों नहीं आता मेरी जैस पे तो बनी हुई है
oh, you're
Okay, so my next question is that how can a confusion affect balance?
all right. So how? Oh, okay, sounds good. Take time. You're super welcome.
Okay,
I'll
so
be here when you're
my
ready.
next question is that why is rest important after a confusion?
Whoa. Okay, you mean after a concussion, right? Not a conclusion, like
Yes.
coming to an agreement. They're kind of jumping around there a bit. Okay, I hear you're wanting to get somewhere. Let's get to concussions. So, rest is super important after a concussion because your brain needs time to heal. It's kind of like if you break a bone, you need to immobilize it and let it recover. A concussion is a brain injury, so it needs a
Okay.
chance to recover too. And that means resting both your body and your mind. Make
Okay,
sense?
so my next question is how long does recovery from a concussion usually take?
Okay, so how long does recovery from a concussion usually take? That's a tough question, honestly. It really varies from person to person. For some people, it might only take a few days or weeks, but for others, it can take months or even longer to fully
Okay.
recover. A lot depends on how severe concussion was and how well
Okay, so
someone follows their doctors.
my question, my next question is why should concussion be taken?
Okay, good question. Confusion should always be taken seriously. And if something seriously wrong, it's not just about feeling a little to a head injury and an illness or even a more serious medical condition. Ignoring confusion can delay getting the
Okay.
help.
Okay. Okay, so my next question is that
Yeah?
how
What's
doctors diagnose a confusion?
on? Okay, so how do doctors diagnose a concussion? Well, no problem.
Are X-rays or scans always needed for concussions?
Okay, so you're asking if doctors always x-rays or scans to diagnose a concussion? Oh, okay. What is I'm a little lost. You're talking about a question or
Okay, so my stated what to do
right.
if they uh, suspect a confusion.
If someone suspects or someone else has a the most important thing is to seek medical attention. Tough it out or wait to see if it gets better on its own. See a doctor or go to the emergency room right away. They'll be able to assess the situation as
Okay, so
always.
my next question is that they told you you not concussion symptoms.
Okay, really good question. You should never ignore concussions because ignoring them can lead to really serious problems. If you keep pushing when your brain is injured, it can actually make the injury worse, prolong. You are very
Okay.
welcome.
Okay, so my next question is that
Okay, that up, but turning me aside.
okay, so my next question is that what is the role of parent teachers in concussion
We're
care?
good. I'm glad you're feeling good. You, you've
My question is that what is the role of parents and teachers in concussion care?
right. Okay. So what role? So sorry, you said confusion care. Did you mean concussion care? It's about being aware of the signs and
Yeah.
symptoms and same page. The role of screen time is usually limited after
Okay, so
concussion
why
because
is
it can
screen
really
time
interfere
then
with your brain.
limited after concussion?
Okay. Have it. Everything okay? You.
Okay. Oh, my next question is that how
Okay.
does
You're asking how
sleep help the brain
helps the
heal?
brain heal after concussion. Sleep is actually one of the best things you can do to help your, your brain recover. When you
Okay.
sleep, it's a chance to rest and repair.
Okay, so my next question
Yep.
is that what activities should be avoided during recovery?
All right. That's a smart question to ask. During concussion recovery, you want to avoid anything that could potentially cause another hit to the head, obviously. But also, it's important.
Okay.
You're super welcome.
Okay, so
Welcome.
my next question is that can someone have confusion?
Okay. Good question. Yeah, absolutely. Someone can have more than one concussion. In fact, it's really
Okay.
common as athletes. Having multiple concussions can make expert. I'm
Okay.
here when you're ready.
So my next question is that are can prevent prevent
Okay. You're asking if concussions are completely preventable? No, unfortunately, they're not completely preventable. There are a lot of things you can do to reduce your risk. Things like wearing.
okay. So so my next question is that how can road safety help prevent confusions?
All right. Okay. You're asking how road safety can help prevent concussions?
Okay, so my seat belts important.
Okay. You're asking if wearing seatbelts is important. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Seatbelts are one of the single most to prevent head injuries, including concussions in car accidents. They help
Okay, so my next question is that my next question my next question is that why is education about concussions important? All right. Please give me the answer of my question. Yes, my next question is that friends support someone with. Okay. Okay. So my next question is that when should someone return to or sports after a concussion? Okay, so my next what question should you ask about concussion is? Okay, so my next question is why is education why myths exist about concussion? So my next question is that are concussions completely preventable? Okay, so my question is that how can helmet help prevent concussions? Okay, so my next question is that my next, can someone have more than concussion? Yes. My concussion risky. Okay, so my last question is that what message will you give about concussion safety? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, so question is that what message about concussion safety? Okay. Okay, Ma, thank you and for giving me all details
Is
of
there
my
anything else
questions. Thank
or
you very
should?
much. So, viewers, this was my talk with Maya. I hope you liked our
You
conversation. So, see you with another talk. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
you're so welcome. I really enjoyed the conversation.